Shadows of Chaco Canyon is a mystery about a mysterious people, the Anasazi. Here is an excerpt. A barrage of loud cracks and pops burst from the fire. Acrid smoke clouds filled the plaza. When the smoke cleared, the storyteller was revealed. The hooded black robe obscured his features, but couldn't disguise his imposing height. The storyteller was welcomed in every village. A trusted elder, the storyteller knew the history of every clan and wielded tremendous power. Sometimes it felt as if he had no ties to this world, but it was a sacred honor to wield such authority. It was a lonely life, a crooked path, but it was his calling. He spread his arms like an eagle taking flight, summoning the ancient spirits in a deep, melodious voice. The ceremonial fire in the inner plaza began shining like a supernova as twilight welcomed the first faint stars in the nighttime sky. A log toppled. Sparks swirled in the air like fireflies on a warm summer night. Between 850 AD and 1130 AD, the people of Chaco Canyon built remarkable structures of up to 650 rooms, carefully aligned on the earth to replicate the celestial sky above. And then they left it all behind. The buildings serve as solstice and equinox markers and remain astonishingly accurate to this day. The ancestors had settled this land in search of peace. Strategically, it had made perfect sense to move to a land no one else wanted to fight for. This was not to imply that the land was worthless, but that it was simply waiting for a people who were worthy. The land had a subtle, patient beauty, a spiritual quietness that welcomed those willing to adapt. The shaman had long, curly hair streaked with gray. Curly hair was unheard of among the people, but the shaman had been born with a full head of silken curls. It was believed that the spirits had chosen him to be a spiritual leader while in the womb. A few strands had escaped from the long braid hanging down his back and framed his rugged face in spiral tendrils. His prominent brows were arched above jet black eyes, and his face showed signs of strain. His efforts to intercede on the people's behalf were etched in the lines of his face and in the slight stoop of his shoulders. The spirits remained displeased. What else could explain such a severe drought? This is a plot point and a big part of the mystery in Shadows of Chaco Canyon. A remarkable solstice marker sits upon a shelf near the top of Fajada Butte. This remarkable marker animates the summer solstice and also animates the winter solstice in addition to the 18.6-year lunar cycle. I hope you've enjoyed this short presentation about Shadows of Chaco Canyon. You can read the first chapter for free at my website listed below. My books are available at singingrockpublishing.com and at amazon.com as well. That's me, Stephen Alton Brown. Stealing Renoir is a mystery thriller where art, crime, and history converge. A woman can have it all, and it's faster to steal it. The sequel, Stealing Picasso is coming this fall. Mystery Island is where murder meets history. A Promised Moon is a historical romance about the untold story of the Underground Railroad. And Let the Earth Breathe, Gardening with Native Plants, shows how to turn your suburban yard into a botanical park. You can order copies at my website, where you can sign up for my monthly newsletter and not miss a thing.